Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Desha here with another video for you guys. Y'all, forgive me. Cause as I'm recording this, well, before I started recording, I was really reflecting. I'm like, damn, you do this all the time. You did this in 2022. You came in January, posted about 3 good videos, and then you just went missing for the rest of the year. And y'all, I'm finna tell y'all why I went missing. Y'all know me, I gotta write myself down so I could get out of full tea. But for real, yeah, I really tried to create, I'm trying to create a better structure so I don't do this again. So y'all, please be patient with me. Give me as many chances as you be giving it, try playing ass nigga. JK. But anyways, y'all, my name is Desha. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, do not forget to subscribe. If you are an OG subscriber, thank you for your loyalty because you're more loyal than I am because I ain't even been showing up. But thank you and welcome back. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And of course, follow me on all my social media platforms. They're in the description box below, but they're all bad like Roar. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all bad like Roar. Yeah. So every time I try to do my videos, one thing that I say I want to start doing, now I almost was mad. I'm like, damn, I can't do it. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all. It's past my bedtime, so I'm all over the place. First of all, that's one. And two, I was like, damn, I can't get nothing right now. Because after this, I'm going to sleep. I ain't going to even hold you. I ain't even editing this tonight. I'm going to sleep after recording. But I am rocking a small owned business thing, and it is my pendant right here. I am Bahamian, so I have this Bahamas pendant right here. And I got it from Roots Pride. And their information will be in the description box below. Y'all, no brand reach out to me to do this. One did, but I never got ordered. I did order from them, but I never got to doing a review on YouTube. I just genuinely feel like we as small businesses need the platform, so I just naturally do it. Being a small business owner. By the way, if you guys do not know, yes, I am a small business owner. I'm the owner of Hazel Rain Co. Also, in the description box below, you can shop with me. I specialize in self-defense items, self-defense keychains, discreet self-defense items, and we also have lip gloss. So make sure you check us out. Now, before I jump into this, like, what do I want to tell y'all before I jump into this? So much has changed. That's really why I had to write it down. Like, I want to tell y'all from the last video I did up until today, what has been going on. The stuff that happened in 2022, if January me, the girl who recorded that video a year ago for you guys, if somebody would have told her what 2022 would have looked like, she wouldn't have believed them because it was crazy. Good crazy though. So last time we made a video, I was saying like how we should be intentional, post stuff, and I was telling you guys I was working on the project. And I was getting ready to do a pop-up shop, but then the pop-up shop got canceled due to the COVID numbers spiking back up. It was a lot going on. But nevertheless, everything still worked out in my favor. I'm so glad how the year panned out. It was a great year for me, and I hope it was a great year for you. Now that we are in 2023, I hope you are being intentional. Like I said last year, having those goals, writing those goals, and I hope whatever goals that you do write down that you achieve them and you smash them. I'm gonna pause this right quick because I'm really not liking the angle of how this is, and I feel like the camera should be lower. So give me a second. All right, so y'all might not look like much, but to me it makes a little difference. I did not like how I had the camera set up. Man, I played with the camera prior to starting to record and still wasn't satisfied, but whatever. So give y'all a rundown. January of 2022, I was kind of on YouTube, so it doesn't make sense for me to tell y'all what was going on. Y'all kind of know. February was a dead month. I don't remember anything that happened. Prior to me recording this, I wrote down everything that I felt that was special that I would like to share with you guys. I wrote it down. I don't remember anything happening in February. March. Y'all, this is when it starts getting good. March is when it starts. So March, I did this experience. My friend called me one morning. I'm about to go to work, and she's like, hey, you want to come with me to this thing tonight? I'm like, girl, what the hell? Tonight? I was like, yeah. So we did this pasta ramen experience, and pretty much it's at a secret location, and it's a food tasting event. It was an 11-course meal. I had never done this before, and yeah, it was so freaking nice. I felt fancy as hell. I felt it was giving black girl luxury teas, okay? Like when I say I felt like that girl, I felt like that girl. And then I had to remind myself, like, you shouldn't just feel like that. You are that girl. But y'all, it was an experience that, like, check them out, Pasta Ramen. See if you can get some tickets to go. It is definitely, I don't know how much it is. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, but however much it is worth the price. It was fine dining, food tasting. And typically, like, food tasting, let's say like you in the mall and you know how they had the people with the toothpicks and it really don't fill you up. This 11 course food tasting meal had us full. Like, I was really shocked. I tried caviar for the first time. It was a really good experience, so I definitely recommend it. If I'm not mistaken, like, they go to different places across the US, maybe even globally. I'm not too sure, but check them out. Definitely recommend it. So after that, also in March, y'all, the pop-up shop that I was telling y'all about last year in January, that was supposed to be in January, it happened in March. And oh my God, like, if you have a small business, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Do a pop-up shop. Like, start networking and do pop-up shops, because y'all, I had so much gratitude in my heart for the pop-up shop. I'm so grateful I did the pop-up shop. Shout out to the Bosses Market, because that's who I did the pop-up shop with, and they pretty much help small businesses level the fuck up. And that's honestly how I felt what happened. Like, I got to level up. It made me, I don't know if I said this on YouTube, but I say it on my Instagram all the time. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram. But I always say, like, sometimes I question if I should be doing what I'm doing. I always pray for discernment and guidance. And sometimes I be like, damn, is this for me? Like, God, let me know. Y'all, with me doing my pop-up shop, it made me realize that yes, this is for you. And the problem is that y'all ignore my neighbor's dog. Why is he barking at 1 a.m.? I don't know. Anyways, it made me realize that you do have amazing products. It's just people don't know about your products. So with that exposure, y'all, I almost sold out at my first pop-up shop. I was so overwhelmed. And with that, I said it's time for me to rebrand and get better. I used that money to start buying my new inventory, and then boom, April, I closed my site and I started rebranding. Did I close my site? Either I did a sale or I closed the site. Long story short, at some point the site got closed because I was rebranding. May, nothing happened, but y'all, June, your girl realized that she was getting up there in age. I had my 10-year class reunion. Like, I'm really the old bitch in the club now. I realized that when I went out with my sister, me and my sister were 9 years apart. We went, when was this? It was sometime in September. We went out somewhere. We went to a club. While my grown ass hang with my little sister, don't worry about that, because we actually hang out a lot. I'm not gonna even say I don't know. We hang out a lot. She's a cool ass girl. But we went out to a club and they played Migos, y'all. Freak No More. And I tell y'all, all the old heads was the only ones in the club singing it. And just, you could see the difference with the crowd. And I said, oh, baby girl, you got to retire this. I'm not even really a club girl no more. It was just like spur of the moment, which I'm going to get to why I was doing that. But yeah, y'all, I had my 10-year class reunion. Everybody looked good. It was really fun. I enjoyed myself. I'm really shocked. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm shocked, but sometimes I'll talk to people and I'll be like, yo, I'm really an adult. Like, this shit is crazy. And I feel like I'm the most childish adult ever. And I think that's why I be so fucking, like, shocked that I'm an adult. Like, I could do what the fuck I want to do, but I got bills. The bill shit is ghetto. But, like, I'm really, like, we're really the new adults. And that shit really be blowing me. Like, I'm really grown out here. I be telling people all the time, like, I'm really shocked that I'm 28. Like, that's a really grown age. And I don't feel grown. And I don't say that in a bad way. I just feel like I've never been this age before, so I don't know how I'm supposed to act. I don't know if I be acting the right way, but I'm just really shocked that I am this grown. Like, it's very shocking to me. I don't know how to make that make sense, but it's shocking to me. So anyways, y'all, for the people that don't know, up until June, I was in like this weird, relationship. It was getting really complicated. In June, we decided, like, hey, this shit is ghetto. Let's stop playing around. Let's stop wasting each other's time. Just to give a quick backstory for the people that do not know, I was in a 7-year relationship. And we pretty much got super complacent, like, within the relationship. Not out. not our outside goals. So we was both working towards things, but within our relationship, which is like, yeah, one person felt like what they was doing was okay, and the other person felt like what they was doing was okay, and we just was not aligning anymore. It was like looking like this. I had ways I didn't want to change. He had ways he didn't want to change. And it was just like in our best interest that we just say like, let's wrap this shit up, because we not on the same path no more. Like we're literally going like this, when before we were like a union, we were united. So that was June. I went through a breakup, and y'all, I don't know. I mentally, like I said, because we were straying away for so long, and we were so complacent, that mentally I thought I was good. And I was at the time. But July, after we made things official, I moved. And not only did I move, y'all, but another reason why I was kind of missing is I moved to a whole new city. I moved to Fort Pierce. Now, if you know anything about Fort Pierce, you don't know nothing about Fort Pierce, because don't nobody be checking for Fort Pierce. And I mean that in the nicest way to my Fort Pierce natives. But it was kind of overwhelming. And the part of Fort Pierce that I live in is in the country. And I'm a city girl. So it was a little overwhelming for me because I'm a city girl. So yeah, my first week up here, I cried every single day. I called my best friend and my grandma, and I cried. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I made a good decision. Like, I don't think the relationship was that bad. Like, I think we should have worked it out. Like, it was so many different emotions. It was like I was starting to deal with them stages of grief too, like that in denial part. So that was July. What else can I say about that? Because I really feel like these are the moments, like this is the time that when the biggest shift of my life starts to happen. And I'm so grateful for how everything played out. But I think it was a test of faith. And just knowing that like God is always going to be there. One thing that I personally feel like is I got so complacent in my relationship that like my ex would do everything. And I was like, damn, I don't know if I could be an adult. Like, I don't know if I could do this. And I started to realize like, you can do this. Like everybody else doing it. What's wrong with you? So that's just like a super transparent thing. So anyways, August comes around. I've been single for 2 months now. Like for real single. Like we could be out in public together holding hands, because I'm really single. And August is my birthday month. I had the best birthday ever, y'all. I was crying at my little birthday brunch because everything came together. Honestly, I was scared. Like I said, I had just moved, y'all. So I moved, and then I had already planned my birthday brunch when I moved in 2 hours away from where I used to live. And my birthday brunch is going to be 2 hours away. So I had already started planning stuff. People had already started buying their tickets. So I'm like, shit, I can't renege. I can't cancel. I don't know how this is going to come together. It came together. The thing that I wanted to do was 50 Shades of Blue. And I asked all my friends, I was like, hey, just wear any shade of blue, because blue is my favorite color. Hence the headboard. So they did. They came through. They gave me some gifts. They showed so much love that I had so much gratitude in my heart that, y'all, I was crying at my birthday party. I can cry at what it is. I can cry if I want to. That was me. I was definitely crying. Ugly crying too. Not even trying to be cute and discreet about it. Ugly crying. So, that was that. And then I started back dating. I didn't know. So first of all, I stay in this country ass area. So I went back on the dating apps, Bumble, BLK, Facebook dating. I think that's all the apps I had. Oh, I even tried Tinder, because people was telling me Tinder. And I tried. Okay, goddamn it, bitch. I was on every dating app, okay? There was nothing but time up here. I have nothing but time. I don't know the area. And one thing about me, I don't like to go on other people's hoods. If I don't know the area, I'm not going to go. I'm going to explore. But one, Fort Pierce do have some ghettos. Do not sleep on Fort Pierce. It get real ratchet up here. Two, I don't look like I belong here. There's certain people that you be like, oh, they from here. They're not from here. Unfortunately, I'm one of the people that look like I do not belong here. So I do not be in people's hoods. But they do have some good, like, Chinese food in the hood. But anyways, neither here nor there. So, yeah, I mind my business. I stick to the little things that I do know. And that's that. So, anyways, all 5 of these dating apps, if it was 5, 6, however many it was, I was on all of them. I think if the App Store suggested it, I downloaded it. But they slowly started going back down, because dating is fucking ghetto. Like, I feel so bad for anybody that has to be in a dating pool, because it is feces, pee, dead frogs, all type of shit in the dating pool. It's disgusting, okay? So, um start dating, and because I'm still dealing with my breakup, I started to realize that I'm actually emotionally unavailable, y'all. Like, it was real bad. Like, I was going out on these dates, these men was trying to kiss me on the first date. I was like, ooh, no, I would literally be there feeling nothing. And like, I'm not a oh, I'm only gonna go out with him for free food type of girl, because listen, my vibe gonna be off. So I would be there and I'd be like, yeah, so I can't wait. And like, I feel so bad because dating was 50-50. So maybe I am part of the ghetto-ness that's in the dating pool. So I would meet some guys, although I don't feel like I am. I would meet some guys and they would know what they want. And I remember I was telling my loctician, because I still travel down to South Florida like every other weekend and to get my hair done. I was like, everybody up there want a relationship. Like, they just want to jump in a relationship. She was like, honey, there's nothing to do up there. Of course they want a relationship. I'm like, I just want friends. Like, I just dedicated 7 years to somebody. And when you're in a relationship, especially one that's past a year, you start to compromise. There's gonna be something that you have to compromise. And there was so many things that I compromised, and there was so many things that I wanted out of my relationship that I felt like when I left my relationship, I didn't get anything that I wanted from my relationship. What came with it was growth and knowledge, and amongst other things. But things that I knew that I wanted from it, it didn't come from it. So August, I'm like, I was very, although I'm on all these dating apps, of course, it's to date. I was very upfront about what I wanted. And what I wanted was just friends, not nobody to sleep with, not nobody to be my boyfriend. I just wanted friends because I wanted to be selfish. I wanted to have that time to myself. I literally spent my whole 20s in a relationship. So I had to relearn myself. I have to know what I like. And even still now, I'm still learning myself. And while I'm learning myself, I'm healing, and I'm learning that I have new wounds in addition to my old wounds from my relationship. So it's real crazy. But anyway, so dating, ghetto, y'all, crazy. Started back dating. I was even going to therapy for this stuff, like trying to heal through my breakup, trying to heal with this transition of moving, and just trying to, be an adult. It's a lot. Like, being an independent adult, like, my first time that I moved out the house, I moved with my ex. So it's always been like a kind of like a twin situation. Like, it's always been a buddy system. So now the buddy system's down to one. So it was hard to transition and move just for me. So that was my August. But nevertheless, with the ghetto dating and the therapy, business is going good. So everything is going good. I'm in a good place. But mentally, it's like every day there's a good day and there's a bad day. Every day there's a different battle. So September comes, y'all. Yeah, September is when stuff started getting good. Like I said, I always pray, like, God, did I make a good decision? And God comes through every time, let me know, like, yes, you did. And he really shows me, like, how I was really using my relationship as a crutch. So September comes, y'all. I get my first sponsorship. So I started doing branded content with companies, partnering up with them. They send me items. I promote them on my Instagram or on TikTok, whatever they tell me to do. Or sometimes they just want me to make the content and they post it on their page. I was like, oh my God, I've been wanting to do this. And it finally happened. So sometimes, y'all, the space that you're in is hindering you. Sometimes you outgrow certain things, and don't try and force it. Let it be and grow and leave. I ain't trying to tell nobody to leave their relationship. Whatever circumstances it is, that job, that relationship, that city, whatever it is, it's different things for different people. I just want to say that because I don't want nobody to think like I'm trying to be shady or anything like that. I have no bad blood towards my ex. Like I said, I just felt like it was a situation that we outgrew each other. So anytime I talk about that, that's really what I'm saying. It's from a mature place. So after my first sponsorship, I also became a brand ambassador for So Scrumptious. This is a Black-owned luxury apparel company. They also have accessories. They're going to be in the description box below. Literally everything that I'm talking about is going to be in the description box below because, oh my God, her stuff is bomb as hell. If you follow me on Instagram, you see me rock the stuff. One of my favorite things that she came out with was the thigh-high boots. Y'all see me wear the bralette. Summertime, she had this cute little ombre dress. So definitely catering to the women. Like, just, it's different. You're not gonna find this stuff in the store. That's what I love about her products. They're unique, they're different. You're not gonna find them anywhere else. So I'm gonna have it in the description box below so y'all could check her items out. Y'all, then I also did my first interview as a business owner, like getting to talk about Hazel Rain with Voyage Miami. And what's so crazy is back in 2020, when I first launched my business, I had seen one of my friends have the honor of talking about their business. And that was always one of my goals, to be featured in Voyage Miami. And it happened, and it still feels so unreal amongst other things that is happening in my life. And I'm so happy and so grateful. So I am gonna have that in the description box below. It's pinned on my Instagram page, like when it happened. Like, oh my God. Then in September I did my second pop-up shop. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I was questioning like how things was going in my life, and I tell you, I know a lot of shit just started falling into place. I'm so happy how everything played out. After my second pop-up shop, I became an Amazon influencer. So I have my own Amazon storefront now. Like, y'all, look at this shit. Like, you can't tell me that me being complacent was not like a problem, because it shows me that it was. Like, so many things that I wanted, it started happening as soon as I got out my comfort zone. So please leave your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. So that was September. Now, although I'm telling you guys all these good things that happened, October was like rock bottom. October ended up being my isolation month. God was like, I really feel like everyone's like, well, why Fort Pierce? I honestly don't know. Fort Pierce is like the most randomest city. Like I said, you don't never hear people like, yo, I think I wanna, and no, again, no shade to my Fort Pierce natives, because I like it up here. But you know, if you ever talk to people like in networking groups and you be like, if y'all can move anywhere, where would you go? Most places are like Atlanta, Houston, Cali, New York, Miami. No one ever says Fort Pierce. Everything is like 30 minutes away from me. Like I told you, I stay in the country part of Fort Pierce. I don't even stay in the city. If I stayed in the city, then maybe it would have been a little better. So anyways, I'm gonna tell y'all like the story time of it, but the quick version of it, I want to make it too long, of how October panned out. So October, my car started giving me problems. Y'all, let me tell y'all, because a lot of people don't know this. So Camry is my old car. I had a 1995 Toyota Camry because I had a whole situation going. I just needed a quick car to get me to point A to point B. And at the time, my car really was getting me to point A to point B, because my job was like 5 minutes away from my house. All right, 10 minutes away. 15 minutes away. It was close. So I had my little car, and Cammy was getting me from point A to point B. That was my bestie, my girl. She had a working AC. Windows worked on occasion. Certain door handles ain't work, but mine worked. And it worked for me to get to and from work. So Cammy was that girl. Cammy started acting up. I had an eye doctor's appointment down in Broward, where I was staying at. And my car overheated, and everybody was like, I called my grandma, because my grandma actually knows about cars, surprisingly. And my grandma she doesn't stay where I was. She's like an hour away from there. And I'm like, Grandma, my car just did some weird thing, like it's smoking. Yeah, I don't know about cars. So she's telling me, she's like, it overheated. She's explaining to me, blah, blah, whatever. So I called my dad. My dad's like an hour plus away from me. So my grandma calls back, and she's like, is there anybody you know up there that can help you? That's my white people face. So that's my white people face. That's the fuck. Damn. So it was one person that I could call that I knew could fix the situation, and y'all, it was my ex. So y'all, so before this, we were talking, and then we fell out. And when we fell out, it was really bad, and it was just like a fuck this, like F you, I never want to talk to you type of thing. So when I tell y'all, it hurt my soul. I am very prideful. It hurt my soul to even have to dial that number. And y'all, what a man they answer the first time I called. So when I tell y'all, I was so disgusted, hurt, I could throw up, all type of stuff, all type of emotion, okay? So I'm like, man, what I'm gonna do? And I call again. And I called again and again. I had to call a few times, y'all. And he was like, I ain't see my phone. I'm like, you never see your phone when I call, but whatever. Neither here nor there. So, y'all, end up seeing my ex, and he ends up fixing that problem. And the reason why I bring that up is because this was one thing that really played a huge part in my life, or as far as how my life is going right now with the isolation process, because isolation hasn't really started yet. I'm still going to Miami and Broward County. I call it, I'm saying Broward County, but I'm still going to Fort Lauderdale like every weekend. Every weekend I'm turning up with my friends. And this is why I say like how I went out with my sister. Like every weekend I'm going out with my friends. I'm drinking. I'm suppressing the emotions of this breakup, apparently. From all, and the ghetto dating and the move. It was just a lot to take in. Like I'm so grateful for the things that's happening with my business. But damn, like somebody that I thought I was gonna be with forever, we broke up, and I really didn't want to, but shit just really wasn't working. Damn, I really had to move to the country. Damn, this dating shit is really ghetto out here. Damn, like what the hell is going on? Like it's kind of like I had my whole life planned out. I remember like when I first met my ex, I told him what I wanted at this age, and that age. And then it was not happening. So now I'm questioning like what the hell is life? So I'm drinking every weekend just over what the hell is going on. So that's why I say that. But I also share that to say like it gets better. Sometimes like we be so stuck on our plan and we forget that it ain't even about us, it's God's plan and God's purpose. So that's why I was sharing that. So ended up seeing my ex, and yeah, I had audacity at an all-time high. I needed his help, but I had an attitude. Because I really didn't want to call him. So I have an attitude at first, and we ended up talking. And there was things that was said. I was like, you know what? I'm sorry I couldn't see that from your perspective. I don't think I'm going to change it, but at the time, I'm sorry I couldn't see that. And, vice versa. And there was things that was said that was like, you know what? This breakup was a good decision. And it was like from a mutual standpoint. I think it was the most maturest conversation that we had. He fixes my car. I go home. Y'all, the next day the car starts fucking up again. Cammy is on, I don't know what Cammy on, but she on some BS. So Cammy acts up again. I call my ex again. He's like, listen, I'm dating somebody. You can't be calling my phone like this, but try and fix it, do this, and that. I said, all right, my fault, big dog. And at the time, y'all, dating is going very bad for me, very ghetto. I was like, bro, I'm just going to be a bachelorette. Like, I can't deal with this stuff. This shit is ridiculous. I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to date. And then I'll start doing these things. Like, I'll be on a dating app, then I'll get off. I'll be on, and I'll just have, like, my friend called them waves. Like, the tide comes in and the tide goes out. So I get a wave of new niggas, and then they'll go away. Batch of new niggas, and they going back out. Batch of new niggas, and they going back out just like this, like clockwork. And they always leaving at the same time. It's crazy. Like, the batch, they will all come in. They be by 5 niggas. Then by next week, none. Then that next week, probably by 3, none. 17, none. All right, maybe not 17. I had the patience for 17. And then I started to realize I really was selfish. Like, I started to really enjoy being alone with the isolation. So, Halloween, the plan was go down to Miami, have my costume and everything. I'm leaving my complex, y'all. My car just turned the fuck off. That's that face again. Cause I don't be knowing what the fuck be going on. Like, my car just turned off and I still don't know what it was. Nobody could solve the issue. And I know I had to call my ex. Hey, what's going on? He was like, bro, I don't know. And shit, I didn't know. So we just had to leave that alone. So so yeah, my car was messed up, and a good Samaritan helped me get my car back home. And first of all, I was scared because we don't even do this type of stuff in Miami. Good Samaritan, my ass, you was not finna kill me. But the man actually, I'm still here to tell a story. He did not kill me. He actually helped me get my car back in as I was waiting for the tow truck company in the hot ass sun. And yeah, I just remember being so sad. Oh my God. Whatever it is that you want, like your will, not mine, I'm gonna just leave it in your hands. That was a Monday. Fast forward Saturday, God came through. Your girl got a new car. Who this? Now I'm playing, but really did. Like, God really came through. I got a new car, and I was so happy and so grateful. And I was like, man, ain't nothing but God. So boom, fast forward to November. Because like I said, the day my car broke down, it was Halloween. November 5th, I think it was. Yeah, November 5th, I got my new car. And prior to the year starting, God told me like, hey, you're supposed to get baptized. And I really couldn't see this happening. But one of the perks of me doing the whole ghetto dating thing, I had met this guy. who introduced me to his church, and his church was like really good. And they were like, hey, we're partnering up with all the churches in Fort Pierce, and we're doing this thing called Miracle on the Water, and people could come out and get baptized. So y'all, I also got baptized. Oh my God, it was an amazing thing. I got baptized when I was little, but like I told my dad, because my dad was the reason why I got baptized. He's like, why are you doing it again? You did it when you were little. I'm like, bro, you made me do it when I was little. I'm doing it now, knowing why I'm doing it, versus my parents telling me, hey, you need to get baptized. So that was amazing. Now, on top of that, me thinking, oh, I'm gonna be single, I'm gonna be a bachelorette. Y'all know me blushing. I end up meeting this guy. And like I said, I told y'all I'm very upfront about what I want. I was like, I'm just looking for friends. He's like, shit, me too. Our friendly ass this. And is I guess the smile giving it away. Like, we went from friends to dating, and I'm exclusively dating, and it has been an interesting journey. And one of the things that I noticed is like, I'm trying to like stop smiling so I can tell y'all what the fuck is going on. One of the things that I noticed is like, I'm healing, but places where I thought I was healed, like, I actually wasn't healed. And I just love that he's so patient with me, because like, yeah, I'd be ready to spaz out and be this crazy ass girl. And he's like, bro, just chill out. Like, every time I be like, this is too good to be true, it actually turns out like you deserve goodness and you deserve these things that you want. So just allow them to come in. And I remember like when I first met him, I was like, yo, whoever I date, they gotta buy me flowers. And this is the cutest thing to me, because like he actually does, like every time he sees me, like he surprises me with flowers. Like, they're right over there. I would grab them, but I don't feel like getting up. But as far as when I told y'all we gonna get better, I have a weekend vlog that's gonna be the next video, and y'all are gonna see the flowers that I'm talking about that are over there right now. I ended up seeing him before I came back to Fort Pierce, because he stays in South Florida. And he like surprised me with these flowers. I'm like, you just, So yes. But it's good. I'm taking it slow. But I'm enjoying the moment, and I'm just super grateful. Anyways, so that was November. Then December came. December, I didn't even tell you, July, as I moved, because I was so thrown the fuck off. I ended up relaunching. So I had to back up real quick and tell y'all that about Hazy Rain. So December, we did our first 12 days of Christmas sale. It was amazing. Voyage reached out to me again and was like, hey, we're doing a holiday guide. Do you want to feature your business? I'm like, why the fuck would I not want to? So I featured my business in that. I'm so grateful. I did another pop-up shop, so 3 pop-up shops. And then I did another business interview with this company called Canvas Rebel. 3 pop-up shop, 3 business interviews of 2022. You go, girl. Oh, no, I lied. I did 4 interviews. Well, technically, I didn't do it. But then Voyage reached out to me again. And the Bosses Market has made such a huge impact in my business that they were like, hey, what's a company or a person that you know that you would like to collab with, and we can interview them? And I had to recommend Andromeda Troy. So that's also going to be in the description box below. Check out her interview, because I look up to her. She's like a mentor to me. And oh my gosh, she's just freaking amazing. And we teamed up with Voyage, and she did her interview, which went live this year in January, and I'm just happy for her. I'm happy just how things are playing out, and like, you just never know what God has for you and others. So like, I really be looking at, damn, if I didn't move here, then I wouldn't have did that interview, then she wouldn't have been able to do her interview, and things like that. So all of these things tie in together. So it's one thing that I feel like happened with me moving, and even like with the person I'm dating now, or me getting my new car. Everything happens for a reason. Gotta get out of your comfort zone. I think that was like the biggest lesson that I learned of 2023. Now, I'm sorry, 2022. Now, prior to 2022 happening, and I told you guys this in my January vlogs last year. Vlogs. God had gave me a word, and he had gave me a verse of what my 2022 was going to look like. I could tell you guys what the verse was now because it didn't happen. It was Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. Lean on God for your own understanding, not your own. That's just to wrap it up in a nutshell. I can't think of it verbatim, but it's like trust in the Lord and lean on him, not on your, like, not yourself. And I see why that was the case, because if I had to do stuff on my own understanding, like I said, January me would have not fathomed what happened throughout the year. Like it would have been no way. So as January is approaching 2023 now, God ain't tell me anything. He ain't give me a word. He ain't give me a verse. He ain't tell me what's tea. So yeah, I spent January fasting from the 2nd to the 23rd. So that's why I was missing when it came to uploading the content now, and why I started uploading in February instead. So I really want to be intentional and spend that time with God. And I'm so glad I did, because with me doing that, I was able to get creative and now know the content that I want for my business, things that I want for my personal life. And that made me know, like, hey, I want to start back doing YouTube again. And it's so cute because, like, the weekend vlog that I recorded already, when I'd be recording, Boo would be like, we just gonna call him Boo. Boo would be like, oh my God, you're so good. And I'm like, thank you. Like, he's just super supportive and I love it. So anyways, my goals for this year, like, I want more sponsorships. And I did get more sponsorships. I didn't really highlight them as much because I don't do them as much as the branded one that I do with this specific company. But I got 2 more sponsorships, one for hotels and the other one is for, like, how can I describe it? Like, pretty much you would get your own link and you would promote Walmart and Target. It's with Shop Collective. I'm gonna just say that that's the name of the company that I got the other sponsorship with. And the other one is Curiosity. The first one that I do majority of my sponsorships with is with We Sponsored. And I'm going to have the referral link in the description box below if you're trying to get into content creating and doing brand sponsorships. With We Sponsored, I think I've done 5 sponsorships with them so far. And I've also gotten free products for stuff that I don't have to promote at all. It's just like a hey, thank you type of thing. So I like that. I don't know if y'all like that, but shit, I liked it. So what's to come? Like I said, y'all, during my fast, I was writing down, like, the type of videos that I am going to promote and record. So I have them written. I just got to record them. So I'm trying to get a lot more intentional, and not even just that, like with all my social media platforms, like with my TikTok, with my Instagram, with my Facebook, because I want to grow these things. I didn't even say I've been monetizing on Instagram, but then Facebook gave me the opportunity to start monetizing on there. So I monetize on Facebook as well. So a lot happened last year. But I do want y'all to tell me, like, what y'all want, what other things that y'all looking to see on here. Things are still going to stay the same in a nutshell. Like, I'm still going to do the shopping with small businesses and doing the unboxing, my vlogs, my fitness, my hair journey. Y'all see first of all, y'all see the hair. Yeah, I know y'all see the hair. Y'all see the hair, y'all see the color, because you can't help but to see the color. It's a different color. It's not like an average color. So I know y'all see it. What are my days like now? My days are kind of like this. I literally have to write everything down. If I don't write it down, I ain't gonna remember. So I be trying to be very intentional with how I spend my day. And that's kind of like why I stayed up to, it's probably 2 o'clock now. Something told me to put my watch on, but I didn't. But that's why I stayed up to record this, because it's like if I put it off, I'm gonna keep putting it off, and I didn't want to do that. So I write myself down to what I have to do, and I make sure I get that stuff done. It's non-negotiable. And I like how Boo hold me accountable. So, like, one of my things is I try and watch a sermon every day. And he'll call me and he'll be like, you watch your sermon today? I'm like, who sent you? Who sent you? Or we'll watch the sermon together now. And that, first of all, I love me some, I don't want to cuss when I talk about stuff like that, but I like stuff like that. Like, you want to watch a sermon with me? You want to pray with me? You want to talk about God with me? Yes. You was my man, because you is my man. People don't be trying to do that these days. So I really do like that. But one of my goals is I do want to grow my YouTube channel as well. So of course it's gonna require me being consistent on my part. So y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that friend to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So at the time that I'm recording this, I have 62 subscribers. My goal is to have 90 subscribers by March 1st. Y'all know I post everywhere. If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. I post every Thursday. So hopefully I'm giving y'all stuff that y'all want, and y'all telling y'all peoples, and y'all people just buy off the strength of you telling them want to sub to and give a video a thumbs up. Hopefully it plays out like that. So yeah, that's one of my goals. It's on my vision board, everything. So that's pretty much all that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I hope you guys enjoy like what's to come. And y'all stay blessed, stay prosperous, have a great year, and whatever goals you have, I hope you smash them. And if you don't have goals, set some goddamn goals. That's all, y'all. Bye.